Thank you very much. Let's quickly get right to it because we just have like I think 54 minutes before the end of the tournament. So let's quickly join in. But I'll be looking into this market actually. This card JPY market. It's a very good market. I've been checking it for the past 5 minutes now. So we're gonna be looking into it. Oh, this one remains 4 hours. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll start with this. We'll start with this one. Then once this one is done, we'll go into this one if we still have enough time. So let's do this. So this confirm, continue. Now this is gonna be the flow, but let's quickly run through our setup quickly. So we'll be running the chart type with is it card? Okay, this that card JPY setup. So we'll be running the candlestick is going to be our chart type, and we'll enable this timer. We'll disable auto scroll thing. Then we're going with M1 this time around, and yes, our trade time is going to be M1, but we're not using this clock mode. We're using this flag mode. So we'll make sure that the what they call it, the second hand here is on 0. It's very important, and that's the whole setup. Long time. It's nice to have you here. Long time. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay. So I was checking this market the other time. It looks like a very nice market to where we can pitch our tents. So let's just mark the buyers and sellers entry quickly. Thank you so much for joining, guys. If you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. You understand? Before the end of this month. So I believe that we can do it actually, and we're getting close now. So thank you so much for doing that. If you want to be part of the history making, go ahead and subscribe right now. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. Hey, Ogba Roberts, it's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. It's been a while. How are you today? Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. It's been a while. It's been like some time. I saw you, or maybe you've been coming on live that you not say hi. But it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. So look at this basic market structure now. Price is going up, then down, up. Oh yes, we're gonna do that. Everything is step by step in this life, so we take it step by step. So market is going up, down, up, down. But if you have any questions, you can ask now. It doesn't have to be a question and answer. If you have any questions, just put in the comment section. You understand? It's as simple as that. Instead of waiting for question and answer videos, so up, down, then up. So we have the market go down, but did not get down to where it didn't get down to where the buyer's entry. You understand? But now it's back up and it's trying to come back down. So that give us a kind of what they call it. That may give us this double top here. But you know what? I'm not just going to anticipate the market like that. Let's mark everything. We have a what they call it. We have an order block here. So let's mark the order block. We have the fair value gap right above this order block, and this is a level in the market. So we have this level also. There's another level down here. You understand? Let me mark it too. So we'll just mark everything. We don't have an opportunity yet, but let's just mark everything as we see it, so that we can make informed decisions in the market. So you can see now that we have an order block down here. I've marked it, this order block down here. So the next thing we'll do is we'll go to lower time frame. I've gone to lower time frame in the demo actually. I've seen the entry. Though this entry is not fresh. Let me check S10. I need a fresh entry. Okay, there's a fresh entry in S10. So we'll mark that fresh entry here, right here. So you can see now we have a beautiful fresh entry in M10. So look at this. So this is going to be our entry. If price comes into this area, we'll go with the buyers. Immediately price enters that place, we're going with the buyers. We're not going to so let's go in with 12.5% of our balance. You understand? So as we go higher, I'm going to increase, or you know what, let's go with 25%. We have about 50 minutes to the end of the tournament, so we can do whatever we like. You understand? So if price comes in, breaks this buyer's entry and comes down into this entry here, we'll take the trade. So this is going to be really nice. You know what, let me check another thing here. We have this lower time frame entry on this level. It's a lower time frame entry. I'm still going to check if we have a better entry, because you know when you have a demand area like that, sometimes you want to make sure that you have the best entry inside the demand. Okay, for any benefit of doubt, let me just check S5. S5 has one entry. It's not a very sure entry, but I would mark it so that if price comes there, we may be able to like consider it if we have other reasons too. You get, so let's mark it quickly. So you can see now we're concentrating on setups. We're trying our best to make sure that we have good setup. I might go with the sellers if price close somewhere here, especially if you have a gap up. I might go with the sellers after this green candle, because the sentiment of the market is with the sellers. Okay, I'm taking the trade. We have a gap up. That's beautiful. Somebody will be wondering, why did you take this trade? And I will tell you, but let me check lower time frame if there's more there are more entries. Okay, there are more entries above this round number 113000 will be a nice place to enter if price comes up there. You see this area, say above this round number will be a very beautiful area place to enter. Okay, good. I kind of missed the real entry I wanted to. It's above the round number I wanted to take, but this entry is not bad too. You understand? So I'm expecting a pullback to the downside from here, and I'm expecting the sellers to give us a very good trade, like a pullback. So I'm expecting a red candle here. Let's see. We have 6 seconds. What's going to happen? It's going to pull back. Okay, we have enough pullback to win this entry, but we didn't get the red candle we're expecting, and we have all the confirmations actually, because the reason why I took this trade, let me show you, is because you see this area. You see this area is a supply area. There are sellers there. This area is a supply area. And I've taught some of you how to identify supply and demand areas in the market. You understand? And this is basically, so you see this whole area is a supply area. Also, we have this morning star pattern, and we have a gap up. Gap up is in favor of the sellers. But you see, sometimes the fact that you have a gap up does not mean you will have a red candle. You know, I've mentioned it before. But that's the reason why we try to combine as many reasons to take our trades. You understand? Yes, that's why we try to combine as many reasons like that we can combine to really take our trades. You can see this round number was the perfect entry, and I've talked about round numbers before, that when you have round numbers, the more the zeros behind the round number, the stronger they are. This 113.000, you understand? So the more the zeros behind the round number, the better. You get it. But now initially the sentiment of the market was with the sellers, but now because of this buy setup down here, now the market has shifted. You understand? Some new buyers have been added to the market to this push to the upside. You understand? I'm not going to bother too much about this market right now, because I'll just let it ride. This 1 2 3 4, the fifth candle may be a divergent. You know what, let me just go with 3% of the balance. I want to take a a sell trade here, but I need, okay, fine. Above that round number would have been the best entry. Above this 113.100 would have been the best. Why? And somebody wondering, why did you take this trade? Now, the reason why I took this trade is because number one, we have an ABC break. Look at this. This pattern is called ABC. When you have this down, up, down movement, it's ABC. I've explained this ABC in details in previous live sessions and in my live trade sessions. So if you've not watched the the playlist, go and watch the playlist. You understand? It's very, very important that you watch the playlist. You get the gist. So we have this ABC to the downside. I'm taking this trade above this round number here. I'm expecting a pullback from here. Now, if the pullback doesn't happen, it's fine, but that's what I'm expecting. Let's see if it's going to happen or not. Okay, it's not going to happen. You can see that's why I entered with small amounts, because I know it's not like a very concrete trade like that. So you understand, no problem. Please give me a minute. All right, welcome back. Sorry, I had to quickly change my location because I was having a lot of disturbance over there. So, okay, you see, we have this momentum up here right now. Anytime you have a momentum, just avoid the market and don't take any trade. Now, I see above here right now. I'm expecting the sellers to be here, but unless we have a very concrete reason to actually take a trade here, we cannot. You can see we have gap down, so there's tendency that the price will keep going up. Now, the fact that you have a momentum and you have gap down does not mean you should go with the buyers. Trust me, guys. Momentums are very unpredictable and they can turn around anytime. So the best thing you can do is to let the market be and not, don't try to follow momentums or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You understand? Okay. So the best thing we can do is to look for good opportunities, like very nice setups. You understand? So let me check. So guys, you may be hearing a little bit of street noise where I am. You understand? It's like the best place I can be right now, just to be with you guys. So I hope you don't mind. Now, if I have a gap up here, I'm going with the sellers. Now, this is the reason why I'm taking this trade. Let me show. Oh my God, I should have taken this trade with a very good amount. If it comes back up again, I can still take. Oh my God. Oh, this is a beautiful trade, but I went in with small amounts. Okay, let me quickly show you the reason why I'm taking this trade. Look at this. This is an order block, and we have the fair value gap right under it. It's an order block here, and we have this round number here, and you see up here also we have a supply area inside the order block. So we have sellers in this area, and we also have sellers entry. You can see the sellers entered here, the sellers entered here. You can see When price comes back to this trend line, also we're expecting sellers to come in. This is a very beautiful trade. I did not set the correct amount. I was taking a small trade the other time, so I didn't remember to like set the amount back. So there are a little bit of challenges, like mistakes here and there that happens. And you have to learn to live with it. You understand? Don't stress yourself over little things. If price comes to this supply area, I'm expecting a. Okay, fine. We can still take a trade if price comes in the middle of this. Oh, price is going down again. Come on. I'm missing all the good trades, and it's paining me because you see, one thing I want to learn is that anytime you miss your entry, don't jump after the trade. Like, don't start chasing the trade. It's very important for you to be patient and have a little bit of self-control in the market. I know it's not easy, especially when your money is involved, but see, that's the best thing you can do. That's the best thing you can do, is for you to be calm, be patient, and not trade with too much emotions. You understand? So it's as simple as that. Now, you cannot separate yourself from your emotions because you are human, but you can control it. You get the gist. You can learn how to control it. Part of being a trader is training your emotions too. You're training how you react to the market. You understand? It's as simple as that. So we have this gap up. I feel like just going with the sellers, but it's okay. I should have gone with the sellers when it came on this round number. But the thing there is, sometimes you really want to just take the best trades and not. You understand? You have to be to have that self control to not take random trades, regardless of how crazy the market is. Yeah, we can go with the sellers here, but my entry, if it gives me the entry, I'll take this trade. You know what? Let me not take this trade. It's the probability of this trade is 50-50. You understand? And when you have 50-50 probabilities, just don't take a trade. You understand? The best entries that we have right now is still inside this order block. We have two entries there. We have the supply entry and we have a lower time frame entry. Those would be the best trades if price comes back there. But apart from that, we cannot just take any random trades. You understand? So it's best for us not to be too emotional about because we missed one trade. We want to like quickly cover up. No, don't do that. Just be composed, be calm, be patient. You understand? Your trades will eventually align. You understand? So just wait for it. This is where our entry is, inside this area. So we can take a trade if price comes there. And if price comes there and we still miss that trade, at least we know we followed our what they call it. We know we followed our setup, like our process. We didn't jump step, so we're gonna feel good about that. Because that's what I care about, especially when I'm practicing or when I'm in my live sessions. Regardless of how much you make in the market, you want to be able to follow through with your plan. So I'll keep an eye on this market. Let's check the previous market where we were. Oh, we missed this trade too. This is a beautiful. Remember this trade? This was a beautiful trade we said we were going to take. Oh gosh, we're missing all the very nice trades. This is a beautiful trade. Remember we said we have this trade down here. Though we could have gone with the buyers also after this. We could have gone with the buyers here too. If it gives us the entry, I can still go with the buyers. But if it doesn't, then no problem. Okay. Okay. Now I really want to go with the sellers after this, but the problem is the sentiment of the market is upwards right now. Though the sellers may come in because this is a supply area up here. We have a supply down up here now, but it's not a very strong supply area. So taking this trade is going to be suicidal. You understand? So now we may still have the red candle, but I'm not going to take this trade again. The thing there is, when you want to take the best trades, it happens that you tend to like miss out on the good ones. You understand? So the good trades you tend to miss out, but you are looking for the best trades. So no problem. I really want this candle to break this supply and give us a green candle so that we can go with the buyers after this. That would be beautiful if we can do that. I want it to like give us a strong push to the upside. Can you do that? No. Okay, fine. You know what? Let me go to lower time frame and find if there was a decision point somewhere. Okay, I found the decision point. That's beautiful. So if price comes back here now, we can take a trade. Let me check S10. Okay, we have another one here. If price comes down under that round number, I'm going with the buyers. Oh, it didn't get under the round number 113. Come on, this was the area I wanted price to come down to. It's somehow when you miss trades like this, it's crazy. That 113 is a very good, it's actually an area of interest in the market. Okay, now we have a gap up. We're going with the buyers is going to be a little bit risky, but I will still take the trade, especially under this round number. I'll take the trade because when you have a gap up like that, it's in favor of the sellers. Now I know there are some buyers down here that are ready to respond to this market. I just don't know how plenty they are. Well, let me see if it's going to respond or it's going to just break this level to the downside and not retrace. It's going to be painful if it doesn't retrace. And is it going to give us a Marabozu candle? I was going to take that trade, but okay, fine. Can we have a gap down now? Thank you. If it comes down again, I'm taking multiple trades. I'm expecting a push to the upside. Now, if it breaks this trade to the downside, like just push to the downside, it's going to be very, very crazy for me. But I'm expecting a green candle. Let's see. Let's see how that works out. Okay, 30 seconds passed. That's good. Okay, go steady. Don't go and hit those sellers up there. Just relax. Go up gently. Don't rush. We still have 10 seconds. So let's see. Keep going up. We have 3 seconds. Thank you. That's beautiful. That's very beautiful. That was very calculative. Guys, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. If you're enjoying this I've already said I won't tell anybody to like the video. What I wanted to say is, if you're enjoying this live session, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. You understand? If you're enjoying this session and you don't want to like the video, go ahead. God is seeing you. Yes, I said so. God is seeing you. Because I don't know why you will not like the video until I tell you to like it. But I'm not going to tell you to like it. So go ahead. God is seeing you. Don't worry. Be looking at me like that. Like that. God is seeing you. So if you like, don't like the video. Okay. Now you see, now we have a double bottom here. See, anytime you have a double bottom, the market is calling the buyers that it's time to buy. You get the gist. But you see, I want to take this trade. It's a random trade. You understand? I'm expecting the buyers to like jump into the market now and push to the upside. But I'm not sure about it. So I'm just entering with small amounts. You can see. It's just a small amount. You understand? So let's see how that goes. I'm actually expecting the buyers to come in. But if they don't come in, this is not a setup or anything. It's just based on the fact that we have this double bottom. So I'm expecting the buyers to come in, because usually when you have a double bottom like this, the market is calling the buyers that it's time to buy. You understand? Ogbaraba, thank you so much for joining. How to learn? Oh, yeah, it's very simple. You just if you would like me to be your mentor and train you personally, just join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Now, if you're here and you're new to binary options trading, all you need to do is to click the registration link. If you don't have an account yet, go ahead and click the registration link. You see, before you even click the registration link, subscribe to the channel, because this is where you get all the juice. You understand? All the authentic binary option strategies. You understand? The ones that work. You understand? This is where you get it. You get it. Just then, number two, what you need to do, click the registration link in the description below. It's very important that you do that. Click the registration link. You understand? Now, the another thing you need to do, see, once you register your with your email, and you validate your account, there's a process they call it. Is it validation? I think it's account validation. I've forgotten the name. So once you validated your account and all that, the next thing you need to do is to come. Okay, the buyers will come in now. So the next thing you need to do is to come back to this account and to this channel, and click on the binary option. Click on the binary option playlist. It's called a banner option for beginner. In the playlist section, you see it. Go to the playlist section of this video and click banner option for beginners. You understand? That's where you learn all the basics that you need. Now you see, once you are done learning the basics, the next playlist you need to click on is the live trade session playlist. That's where I have all the strategies. You understand? All the strategies. You understand? So if you want to learn the strategies, is there. You understand? Just go ahead and watch all the videos. I think there are over 100 videos in the live trade session playlist. That's where I have my own personal account, my own personal live trade sessions. You know, you understand? That's where I have everything. So you can go ahead and watch it. You understand? And now, but if you're here and you would like me to train you personally, you know, like you want me to train you one-on-one, you understand, join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Now the link to join the Barter-Pro mentorship is in the description of this video. Yes, it's in the description of this video. So just click the Telegram channel link in the description of this video and send me a message. Click Telegram channel link and send me a message. You understand? So once you send me a message, I want to join Barter-Pro mentorship, or I just tell me that you would like to join the mentorship, I'll send you all the details. You understand? So I'll tell you how much it costs, I'll tell you what the schedule will be like, and the rest. It's as simple as that, basically. So if you're ready, just send me a message on Telegram and we'll get started right like ASAP. You understand? So thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate. Let's check that other market we're checking before. I really want to go with buyers here. In fact, let's go with the buyers. If it goes down, I will take one more. Now, the reason why I'm going with the buyers is because this market is crazy. But let me just show you a few things. We have this common point of rejection here. In fact, let me pull it down a little bit so that you can see what I'm saying. Okay, let me take another one down here. You understand? I'm expecting a green candle here. We've crossed this common point of rejection, and there's a round number down here. I'm expecting a push to the upside from here, but that's not the only reason. You see this candle, this red candle is a Marabozu candle. So we have a Marabozu candle. Marabozu candles are sign of reversals. Like when you have it in the right place, it can indicate reversal in the market. Also, we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. So I always tell you that gap down is in favor of the buyers. You understand? Anytime you have a gap down in the market, it's in favor of the buyers. So that's the reason why I took this trade. You can see we have gap down. So we have Marabuzu candle, we have gap down in favor of the buyers. You understand? There's a round number here that I later added another trade under it. You understand? But this area is really is technically a common point of rejection in favor of the buyers too. Look at this. You see all this rejection. So price jumped into that rejection area. I'm expecting the buyers to like attack it. You get the gist. So it's one of those simple things. Like, so those, you see all these concepts. These are the concepts I teach my students. You understand? So I teach them how to identify these concepts in the market and use it to their advantage, basically. You understand? Let's check another market to see. We have another double bottom here. You see, very soon the buyers, they are going to be, in fact, I'm going with the buyers after this. I really want us to have a gap down. Please have a gap down. Okay. Oh, come on. I missed that entry. Okay, we have a round number, but I missed that entry and it's very painful. It's very painful that I missed that entry. If it comes down, I'm going to take one more. Yes. In fact, let me take one more here. I'm expecting a green candle here, and I will explain why. You see, I told you we have a double bottom. See, anytime you have a double bottom, the market is calling the buyers to come and buy. But that's not the only reason. You see this pattern, this red and this green red pattern is an evening star pattern. A lot of people know it. It's not something that people don't know. People know this pattern very well. But you see, this pattern is a sign of reversal also. It indicates reversal. But you see, when this candle closes on a round number, this 0.903050, you understand, there's every probability that we'll have a green candle here. You understand? Okay, that's good. So it increases the probability of us having the buyers coming, basically. Now there's one more reason, but I've not confirmed that reason. Let's quickly confirm it together. Like, let's all of us do it together right now. You see, there's this concept called week on week. I've probably only taught my students about week on week, but let me show you what week on week is. You see this week overlapping with this other week. Now if we go to lower time frame, there's got to be a demand area inside this area. That's why I marked it, so that you can see it. You can see this is the demand area I'm talking about. Though I knew already that we'll have a demand area inside, but I've not confirmed it. Now if I had enough time, I would have confirmed it before taking the trade. But sometimes when you don't have enough time to confirm something, you go with your instinct, especially if you're experienced. You understand? Look at this. This is beautiful. So price came into this internal demand area. We take the trade with the buyers. It's as simple as, so we have enough reason to go with the buyers. Is exactly what I'm saying. You understand? So this is beautiful. Now guys, look at this. How many trades do we take today? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this 10, 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21. So 21 trades. How many losses? 1 2 3 4 and 5. So we have 21 trades. We have 5 losses. You see, usually I wouldn't trade 21 trades in a session. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. You understand? Usually when we got to around that 200 250, I would have stopped. You understand why? Because see, there's every tendency of you blowing your account when you spend too much time in the market. So what you want to do is, you don't want to spend too much time in the market. You get the gist. But it's very impressive that you can go from $100 to $356 in just maybe, when did we start? We started around 614 and we're currently at 638. So 38 minus 14 should be, let me just do the math in my head, I think 24 minutes. So within 24 minutes now, you understand, you can make double your this is more than okay, let's just calculate it together so that I don't. So this is 356.442 356.42 minus 100. You understand? So divided by 100, like how much we started with, if we multiply this by 100, so it's already 256%. No, wait, what am I saying? Well, let's go back. Let's go back. This is 356 minus 100. Let's just come back here. No. Okay, so we divide it by the amount we started with. No. Okay, we divide by the amount we started with. And that's about 2.5x already. You understand? And okay, if you multiply with 100 again, you have 256% profit thereabouts. It's still something, guys. You understand? And that's beautiful. You understand? That's beautiful already, the way it is. So it's one of those things that I always tell people, that when you are patient in the market and you know what you are doing, because see, I lay emphasis on knowing what you are doing. It's not just about entering the market, you understand, trying to like jump around. No, really know what you're doing. When you know what you're doing, you can take on any market, and you are not afraid. You can enter with any amount. You are not afraid. You get the gist. So it's one of those things like that I always tell people in the market. It's the best thing for you. Now somebody will think, okay, maybe we'll take a trade here. No, I'm not going to take a trade with the buyers here. Why? Because this is not a thought breakout. There's no high. You understand? Thought breakout states that you have first touch high, second touch high. There's no high here. So if price comes down here, even if it retraces and goes back up, it's just a triple bottom. You understand? It's not a thought breakout. You understand? So it's one of those things. But let's check the market. Let's see if we have more opportunities in the market. Let me clear this market so that we can see road clearly. There's no opportunity here for us. Let's check the next one. Oh, this would have been a beautiful trade, but the market plays the fast one here. They didn't give us the third touch. I would have lost this trade if I was in the market, because I would have gone with the buyers after this long candle down here, and I would have lost the trade. So it happens like that. Look at this Marabuzu candle now. You see, we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. Some people will go with the sellers here, and they'll be wondering why did they lose this trade. You know, now we can still go with the sellers, and the market may still give you a red candle, but this trade is not valid. You understand? Because there's a lot of reasons why you should be able to like go with the sellers. But when you have a gap down, it's a negative confirmation. You understand? Now you see the trade we can take here is this one. Let me show you this trade. Is this trade right here? Look at this. This is a supply area up here. We have sellers here. There's another supply area up here too. Let me mark it quickly. Oh, price is coming into this one. Let me see if I can take a trade. But I'll prefer to take a trade in above that round number inside the supply. Yes. So above that round number is a safe place for me to take the trade. You know, let's watch the trade together. Let's see if it's going to give us a winning trade. I'm expecting a pullback here from the sellers, because this is sellers area. You know, above that round number is a safe place. Let's see if it's a pullback enough for us to win. Okay. Hey guys, we have gem world in the house. Now you can see we have a Marabuzu candle here now, and we have a gap up. We can go with the sellers here. Now this is a valid sell trade. Why? Because Marabuzu candle is a sign of reversal. We have sellers here. We're expecting a red candle. We have gap up in favor of the sellers. You understand? We have reasons to go with the sellers, is what I'm trying to say. You understand? So we can take this trade with rest of mind. And if we don't win this trade, it's still a good trade as far as I'm concerned. Why? Because we followed our strategy. You understand? So we followed the concept. We didn't take any shortcuts. You understand? So it's as simple as that, basically. This is how it is. So when you take your very good trades and they end up in losses, you don't bother too much. You don't bother yourself. You've taken the trade to the best of your ability. You get it. It's as simple as that, basically. So let's now see if the market will give us our trade, or you understand, to play with our emotions. Okay, fine. That's a beautiful trade right there. So you can see now there's a difference between this Marabozo candle and this next Marabozo candle. You understand? The reason why is because here we have a gap down in favor of buyers. I will not take this trade, even though we have a red candle. But now in this case, now we have a Marabozo candle, but it gave us, we have the Marabozo candle inside a supply area, and we have a gap up that confirms, that give us the confirmation. Yes, guys, we have Gem World in the house. You understand? Gem World is one of our biggest OGs in the channel. Thank you so much for joining, Gem World. Anthony, yes, we make use of liquidity, but not in the sense at which you think. You understand? The thing there is, if you have liquidity somewhere, what we do is we wait for the break of that liquidity, then we take the retest. So it's called a decision point trade. You understand? So I usually wait for price to. You're welcome, Gemwa. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Yeah, well, Kennedy, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Okay. So this is a beautiful trade, guys. This one was a very beautiful one. It was a very beautiful trade. Okay. You know what? Let me go in with. Okay. So let's look for another opportunity in the market quickly. Let's check that previous market we were in. Oh, this buyer sellers was, this buyer's entry was was very good. Okay, I should keep an eye on this market, you know, because of this entry up here. Okay, this is beautiful. This is a kind of you know what? Let me skip this market. I'll skip this one too. I'm looking for a very good market that we can trade, that has a lot of. Okay, this is a beautiful one. We should keep an eye on this market. So let's analyze this market quickly and see which trade we can actually take here. So from let's go to M15 and see what's happening in this market. It's generally a downtrend, but they're trying to like make a reversal. They're trying to reverse the trend. So let's check M5. Same story, but you can see they've begun to reject the market. So they tested this level, they came back down. They are trying to test it for the second time. We have a big supply area up here. So if this market is going to reject to the upside, they need to break this level. Hey Mojid, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Look at this. So we have a supply area up here. This is very beautiful. Now let's check M3. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you here, Mojid. So you can see this level has been tested many times. This level has been tested many times, and the sellers have rejected price off of this level many times. So a lot of things are going to happen. You're welcome, Mojid. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, guys, thank you so much for joining. If you're new here and you're yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. You understand? We're trying to make history right now. We're set to get to 10,000 subscribers. So it's really nice to have you guys here. Thank you so much for doing that. So we have this supply area inside the supply area, and there's a supply area up there. So it's going to be a very good supply area for us. Now, another thing I want to check quickly is if we have any other supply inside this supply area. I'm going to mark it, because if price comes there, we will have a very beautiful trade. Okay, we have a couple of supply areas inside the supply. You can see, let's mark everything. So there's one here. I'm going to mark this one. I'm going to mark this one here. Okay, cool. All right. So you see, this level is a very critical level. You understand? If we have a gap up here, we can take a very beautiful trade. You understand? If the price breaks this level and closes above it, you understand, and we have a margin of safety above this round number, I'm going to take the trade, because you see this round number is 85.25000. It's going to be a very beautiful trade. You understand? Also, we have this doji down here. Let me mark it, the doji, for you. Now, for those who don't understand all this grammar I'm talking about, you understand, watch the live trade session playlist. You will understand a whole lot of things I'm discussing right now. So, but anytime you find a doji is like ABC to the downside, push to the upside. You understand? We have this okay, these are higher time frame confirmation right here. You understand? So we have M3 confirmation for the doji trade. So, and we have an entry in M1, a demand area down here. So I'm just going to mark everything, so that price comes to either any of it, we're going to take a beautiful trade. You understand? We're going to take a beautiful trade right there. Yes, we're going to take a beautiful trade. We also have this, I think the reason why price is rejecting from here is because we have this order block here. Okay, that's the reason why the price rejected from this round number 85249900. You can see, but I'm waiting for a break here. If we have a break, you understand, I'll go with the sellers, because that will be a third breakout. Now we also have a supply area here too. Let me mark, I'm going to mark everything, guys, just so that you can see everything. Hey Frederick, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. Okay, we have a break right now. Okay, fine. This is beautiful. We can go with the sellers now. Yes, I'm going with the sellers. Now, I need to have that breakout before going with the sellers, because if that breakout does not happen, I won't take the trade. I'm going to abort it. So, fine. I expect that breakout to happen for me to go with the sellers. Please give us the breakout. No, the sellers came in too early. I'm not taking this trade again. Now we have a gap up, yes, but I'm not taking this trade again. You understand? I was expecting the sellers to come in, but the sellers came in too early, and because of that, I'm not taking this trade. I'm out of this trade. Now it would have been a beautiful trade if we have that breakout here. You understand? And we close above here, and we have a gap up on this round number. It would be so beautiful, but right now, as it is, we are not taking the trade, because we can have the buyers come in, even though we have a gap up in favor of the sellers. But you know what? This will be my next entry. This entry up here will be my next entry. So I'm going to wait for it. You know what? Let me take one here. But sincerely, this trade may be a losing trade. Understand? It's exactly what I thought. Now I can take this trade with confidence. This one, I can take this one with confidence now. I should have just been patient enough to wait. You understand? But it happens like that sometimes. Like, you know, you feel jumpy in the market. Those jumpy moments happen. Okay. So we have about 30 seconds left. So I'm hoping it doesn't like turn around in the last 10 seconds, because this kind of trade happens like that. But let's see how it goes though. I'm expecting it to just give us a clean red candle like this. And we have a market sequence of 3 green candles red, 3 green candles red. We have another 3 green candles here. I'm expecting this red. So this is a beautiful trade. This is a very beautiful trade. Nice, nice. Today's session was not bad at all, guys. It wasn't bad at all. You understand? It wasn't bad at all. Yeah, Filiberto Nila. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that name correctly, but thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. How long did you take to learn trading? Um, um, this is how it went actually. You know, I struggled for 2 years. You know, learning on my own. But immediately I found my mentor. It didn't take me like 6 months. I'd already grabbed almost everything I needed to grab. So it took me another like extra 1 year to like master everything after learning it. So let's just say between like I've been on it now going 4 years. Let's put it like that. But really, with any of my students, and if they are very bright and sharp, within 6 months you should be able to understand everything, because I'm a very good teacher and I know that for sure. I'm a very good teacher actually. I know the best way to teach. I know everybody's not the same, so it's going to vary for each and every person. You understand? So I don't compare students. You understand? I'm not saying this person learned it in 3 months. You should be able to learn it in 2 weeks. No, everybody has their own pace of learning. So you have to be very patient with people. You get it, gist. So if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, click the Telegram channel link in the description and send me a message on Telegram that you would like to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, and that's it. I would take you on from there, and it's as simple as that. You know, if you are ready to learn, trust me, you really enjoy my classes. That was a beautiful trade, guys. So you can see now from 100 460. Normally I would be out of the market. I wouldn't wait to get to 500. You know, if you've made extra $361, it's good enough for a day. You understand? Even in America, if you make $360 per day, it's still good. You understand? Yeah, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. Yeah, it's my pleasure. So okay, so let's check the rest of the market. Let's check. Oh, remember that we missed this trade. Remember this trade I told you, this setup I told you, that we have a supply area up here. This supply area, price came into that supply area, rejected. We would have taken a trade above this round number and would have won the trade easy. That's so beautiful. That's very beautiful. We don't have an opportunity here. Okay, this was the last one we took. We have another opportunity down here. You understand? We can take this trade. I didn't expect this trade to be a good one, but oh, okay. The tournament is over, but no problem. Let's go into that second tournament. I saw the second one the other time, so let's go into the second one. All right. So that was a beautiful one. That was a beautiful session, guys. That was a very, very beautiful session. So for those who missed the previous setup, I will show you the next setup now. Okay, now this setup, okay, fine. So this is a blank canvas. You understand? Let me show you the setup. We'll start with the chart type. It's going to be candlestick. You understand? We'll enable the timer for the candle. We'll disable this auto scroll thing. Now the time frame is going to be M1, and now we're going with M1 quite all right, but we're not going with this clock mode, so it's going to be, we're going with the flag mode, and we'll make sure that the second hand is on 0. It's very, very important. So this is setup for today. Is our setup basically. We don't have much. Normally we'll still go with 12.5% regardless of the balance. Let's go with the sellers here. The reason why I'm going with sellers is because this pattern is a morning star pattern. You understand? I'm expecting the sellers to come in here. Above this round number would have been the best entry. So if it gives me an entry above the round number, I'll take the trade. Okay, good. I'm expecting a pullback here. Now, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't mean it's a bad trade. I'm telling you, it's a very good trade. It simply just means the probability is not on our side, and that's fine. Okay. Let me see if we can still take the trade with the sellers again. Okay, we can still go with the sellers, but the price needs to go up a little bit. If it goes up a little bit, I'll take the trade here. This is going to be the entry, so it needs to go up a little. Oh, I missed that entry. This is the entry I wanted to take. This is going to be our entry. If price comes back to that entry, I'll take another trade. Okay, let's go back to M1. This is the entry I wanted to take the trade on. Okay, no problem. Now the reason why I took this trade is because you see, anytime you have a failed setup like this, it causes an imbalance in the market, and you see that imbalance usually because the sellers were meant to come in. Any other seller's entry or supply area that we meet in the market is going to reject the price violently, and this is the reason why I decided to like wait here. You understand? So that I can take the sellers that were meant to come in here now. They are the one coming in right now. But now that there's a tension here, let me mark everything quickly, because I want everybody to see what the market is doing. So you can see right now we have this bars entry down here, but you see inside this week on week we have a supply. Okay, you know what, let me mark this supply down here. There's still another supply above it. Okay, this is it. I found it. Hey Timmy, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, really missed a lot. Try and watch the replay. I'll post the replay tomorrow. If you can watch the replay, that would be nice. You really enjoy it. Trust me, you will enjoy it, because it was very, very good actually. Yes, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. Okay, now we can take that trade now. I'm expecting that pullback here. Yes. So let's hope the sellers will be able to hold that pullback enough for us to win. That's very important. Hey, Dot-chan, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, are we going to lose that? Come on. Okay. You know what? That's fine. We lost that. No problem. I'm still expecting the sellers to come in, because all this area is sellers area actually. Though we have a gap down. I didn't see the gap down on time. Now this may be a losing trade, and it's going to be very painful, because I already over traded on the trade before seeing the gap down. But no problem, it happens like that sometimes when you make certain mistakes in the market. You know, there are certain mistakes that happen that you really can't just avoid it, because you are human. You keep making mistakes. And you remember what I told you before, that once you made some amounts, the best thing for you is to just leave the market and not stress, because the longer you stay in the market, the more the probability of you winning losing your trades. You understand? So it's as simple as that. It happens to a lot of people. You understand? So let me see what happened here. But let me just mark everything quickly. So the first part was very, very good, but this part was not good at all. But no problem. I'm not bothered about it. You know, it happens like that sometimes. But we have another supply here. But now now we have this. Okay, we have another supply here. Let me mark it quickly. But no problem. I'm actually out of my time though, so it will be a very good place to like end to this session. You understand? But thanks for everyone who joined us from beginning. The thing there is, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be back again around from 5 to 38. That's good. To 45. Wow, that's very nice. That's beautiful. No problem, no problem, no worries. See, I'll be back in about 4 hours. You understand? We'll take another trade in about 4 hours, another live session. So just see, guys, enable the notification on your YouTube. You understand? Click beside the subscription, the subscriber, the subscribe button. There's a notification bell. Click on it. You understand? Steve, thank you so much for joining. Now, beside the subscribe button, there's a notification bell. Click on it. You understand? It will be you will easily know when I come on. So just click on it and choose all, so that anytime I'm live, you would be the first to know. You understand? Yes, you'll be the first to know. So thank you so much for watching today's this evening's this thing. I'll be back in about 4 hours so that we'll have the next session for today. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Hope you're feeling great today. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.